We're now ready to talk about views. And views are different from models in that views control the overall presentation. Models are big pieces of data and logic that relates to the data itself. But views really handle elements and things, here. In Backbone, views handle elements on your HTML page. Whereas in another language, like maybe Ruby, views handle templates that get presented on a page. In Backbone, you're very much talking about an element on a page. And also in Backbone, when you're talking about views, you're also talking about logic that corresponds with the view. So this is going to be a multi-part series, kind of like our model so far. And I'll kind of go through with you, step by step of the way, like different parts of the views that's going to work. But to begin with, to create a view, much like we did with our model, we have to first start off by constructing it. So we'll say, we'll create a view. We'll just start off with something like that. And we'll say it's equal to Backbone view. And we'll go ahead and turn off our HTML. We don't need it right now. We'll console log, and then we'll create a new view. So I'm going to make a lowercase view. It's going to be equal to an uppercase view. Remember, constructor function here, lowercase. Right now, I'm doing a object. I'm creating a new object instance of my constructor definition function up here. Then I'm going to console log our view. This time, we got an error. And why? Let's see here. Because we don't have jQuery added. So that's one other thing too. When you're using Backbone, you need to make sure you have jQuery. And I'm using JSBin, so that could be a little confusing. So I'll just use jQuery 2.1. Clear this. Boom. Again, just like we saw before, got a ton of methods that come with the Backbone view. Methods, properties, you name it. And this is great. The one thing that you want to pay attention to in Backbone views is the L. And right now we have an empty HTML div element. So there's nothing there. But L really means that it's pointing to something here. In some cases, you can also refer to a new element that you create yourself and then place it here. The reason we needed jQuery was because Backbone uses jQuery to insert and also modify elements within your HTML document. Without it, you can't really do that. So it's reliant on jQuery. I think you can configure it, though, to use other libraries if you prefer not to use jQuery.